But yeah, it was this clip. So Leaflet was showing off her like she's working on like a cross. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Okay, well I can play it here. But she's working on like a cross between PNG tubers and like having an actual model like how I have here. And I think it's really good and kind of game changing in the whole, because there's been a lot of talk, a lot of people like thinking about like, you know, using AI to make VTuber models. You know, because rigging is a very complicated process with Live 2D. But this is kind of like getting close to that gap of, you know, being able to make these kind of models that are super detailed without like the intense need for rigging. But I was in her live chat and, you know, she was showing it off and somebody must have said like Nachisu Miku or something. But she's like, I can't imagine what Nachisu Miku would do with this, which is funny as fuck.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine what Nachizu Miku.
Oh my god, it's not gonna let the whole clip play. That's so gay. Fuck. But she was basically joking about me getting access to the model because, god, that's cringe as fuck. But I think I have it saved on my phone. I'd have to pull it up somewhere. Ah, that sucks. It's so fucking annoying. But yeah, she was joking about me getting access to it, and she actually said like, I'm not gonna leak her DMs here, but I think she said she'll let me like beta test it essentially. Wow, I can't even view any of my DMs. That is crazy. It all just shows member with a blank image. That is crazy. That sucks. See, that's the worst part about getting suspended is like when you have a bunch of big accounts that follow you. Like those are hard to get. Like, you know, Leaflet following me, fucking Powder following me, fucking Tectone following me. Those are hard to get. So that's what really sucks about it. But I was DMing Leaflet and I was like, so she's gonna let me like beta test it, I guess, which will be kind of funny. But yeah, she was joking about all the things I could do with it. Just like, yeah, I could do a lot with it. But I did DM her. I was like, yo, we should collab. And she's like, yeah, I'm super busy. I'm like, yeah. And she has a company to represent. So, you know, I'm a brand risk, right? I'm the riskiest brand there is in VTubing, essentially, right? So, but I think a Leaflet and Nachisu Miku collab would go hard as fuck. I think a lot of people would love to see it. Like, I can talk politics, you know. I think Leaf, she does get into the politics. I think it'd be a really good conversation. Like, it'd be really cool. And plus, like, you know, if you think about it, she's like had worse people on, right? She's had that tranny dude on. She's had Nyara. I'm pretty sure she's had Nyara on. It's like she's talked to worse people, right? It's like, yeah, I know it's scary, but at the same time, a lot of people would like to see it. You know, my whole community has basically said that they would like to see it. Leaflits Adventure. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what she's calling it. She was calling it like PNG Tuber X or something like that. But yeah, she changed the name to Adventurer is what she's going to call the software. But yeah, Leaf's Adventure is going to be great for the emotes. Neko going to be drowning in fries. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like you can just use AI and you can just say, hey, make me an emote for whatever I want. And like 5 seconds later, you have this, you know, this emote that you can do as your model. It's like unbelievable. I mean, it's the future that we're all kind of like expecting for VTubing, and it's going to make it accessible for everybody. Like I you know, I asked her, she didn't respond, but I was like, is it open source? But she joked about it being kind of like closed sourced, and she's going to make it like chud tech. Like, you know, to get rid of the watermark, you're going to have to pay the chuds, which is hilarious. And she should absolutely do that. But, and yeah, another good point Leaflet had, which is like, you know, the fact that all of them are so anti-AI creates this incredible opportunity for all of us that like, you know, do AI and stuff. It's like they're only hurting themselves, and they're limiting themselves in their own capacity. And it's like, we need to take advantage of that. And I agree 100% with that. But yeah, I'm excited for Leaflits' new app. I made some suggestions. You know, there's stuff you could do to like get very, very close to like a fully rigged model. Like if you can have tracking, I mean, you could generate AI down to like the minuscule details of it. Like there's a lot of people saying like it's kind of weird with like how choppy it is, but it you know, you can make like transition animations on top of that and really kind of blend the whole thing together to almost seamless. Like, you know, if you have AI creating the art, you could almost really have this like incredible seamless experience. That I think what Leaflet's doing is kind of like the groundwork for that future, which is really cool to see. So I think she's doing next level shit for sure. Banana Juju has used it already? Really? That's cool. Hell yeah. You know what's funny? Riggers are already lowering their prices. One lowered it to 30, which makes me wonder what it was before. Yeah, I think the whole like VTubing models like sector in terms of a business needs to just collapse. Like $10,000 for a model is unreal, is unbelievable. And yeah, I think if you're a you know, if you're an artist or if you're a rigger, you're basically on notice at this point. Your days are numbered. So I mean, you either get with it or you get run over. I'm sorry, you know, you can yell at me all you want, but that's just the way the world's going. You know, you gotta. Jeff Bezos had a good quote about like, you know, like entrepreneurship and stuff. It's like, you know, you don't want to get ahead of the wave. You want to find the wave and you want to ride the wave. And that's what I think you kind of have to do with AI. It's like you can see the tsunami coming. You got to get on your surfboard and you got to ride that wave to the future. And yeah, I think manual rigging is going to be a thing of the past for sure. You know, it's a complicated process too. Like I rigged my initial model, like it's hard to fucking do. But you know, it's and if you're a rigger, you might as well just get on board with the AI stuff because like I said, it's going that way. And then, you know, you can kind of be like the frontier person leading the charge on, you know, the future of rigging and animation stuff. My rigga. Yeah, exactly. My rigga. The VTuber bubble got popped by Leaflet. Yeah. I mean, $10,000 for a model is just absolutely insane. Like I'm using this model as like, you know, a customizable model. It's not like a unique model to me, but you know, if you're just starting out as a VTuber and you can like create this like AI PNG tuber, like, and just start doing stuff, like that's incredible to the sector. Like that has such growth potential for the whole VTubing market in general. Like it might literally be like a VTuber boom, which I think is good, you know. There are people that shouldn't be VTubers, but you know, I think it lays the groundwork for people who like want to try it, who might be good at it, to do it. You know, it really opens up that whole market. So I'm excited for it. I was like fucking losing my mind watching her fucking do the animations and stuff. It was really fucking cool. Like, I don't even know. Can I pull it up? Like, she's probably live right now. Oh, she's not. Yeah, she always goes live later. Oh god, I don't even know which one it was. Fuck, it might not even be here. News React Clown World. New VTubing system. It might be this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it.
I might stream myself at this point. Just stream, slur, and talk politics. What the fuck what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, this is.
Anyway,
it's kind of hard to see.
What do you guys think, chat? What do you think? I made this since last stream. It's a completely new system. It's not Fugi. It's like my own Fugi.
Yeah, she basically made her own Fugi type system.
It's
very
not
cool.
even Fugi anymore. It uses WebM, so it's actually higher quality and less. Double subs, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. I had a pet pass away today. It's weird because it hurts a lot. I mean, it does when that happens. I mean, anytime there's like something like that, it feels bad, right? And it's like it doesn't matter if it's like a pet or something, right? Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, it uses a lot less memory because like I blew up a couple of my friends' computers with just the GIFs being so powerful that I switched over to a WebM format, so it's like less bad. But
yeah, GIFs are very heavy. But everyone hates WebM.
Got my
but it is more
heart
efficient.
Emote.
But everyone hates it because it's not supported everywhere, which is annoying. Thank you for celebrating the 6-month subscription, Zaybreaker. Suppo, been a bit, but I'm good to be back. Welcome back, Zaybreaker. Good to have you.
VTuber
Thank you for
actually
6 months. That's a long time.
So like if I like
I
smile,
appreciate it.
It actually changes like the talking animation and the thing.
Less virtue signaling LootTubers. Yeah, I agree.
Parameters for it, so it doesn't like keep false.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like the only people like buying these like really expensive models are the fucking LootTubers, right? Are the bitches who have the massive titties and the simp audience, and like they're spending all this money like hiking up the rates, you know, the development rates for everyone else. Like, I think the LootTuber model VTubers just make everything worse for the entire sector in general. Like, I think it's okay to like be sexy or whatever, but you know, to take it as far as they do, it just fucking it just fucks over the whole market.
Positiving, but I can also like frown, which like changes like all of the animations when I frown, and then if I'm like surprised, like what the fuck, it like changes it as well, right?
Yeah, her model's fucking sick.
Then what? Yeah. So it's a completely like face tracked system, and it has like a very in-depth.
I'm trying to see some like, big milky titties, nigga.
It's like I said, like I can pull a gun out.
You do have a point.
And it plays really sounds cool, too, like you can hear the sound playing, right? And it overrides the talking animation, so this one also can talk. So if I stop talking, you'll see it. I'll stop talking. And then the instant I start talking, then it actually talks as well. And I can shoot the gun.
She could shoot the gun. So that was the joke she was making. She's like, imagine all the things Miku could do with this. You know, I'd have like 10 different Sig Heils. You know, I'd do the single Roman, the double Roman, the triple Roman. I'd have an animation of Miku hopping in a tank or something. You know, it is genuinely funny. So yeah, it's really, really cool what Leaflit's working on. I really like to see it. I want to shoot my chatters. So true, right? Pull out a gun and just bang. Shoot him. I got hit by a stray. An animation of you kneeling on the neck. Yeah, dude, you could do it. You could do it. Fucking, I'm gonna kneel on chat's neck. Honestly, when Leaflit debuted this, I thought it was way better than a PNG tuber, plus the emotes are so cool. Yeah, I think, you know, if you're in that PNG tuber sector, you should be very interested in this. It's like the next level. But she could very easily extend it out even more. Like, just do... Like, she could do, like, individual tracking for like each eyeball and stuff, like actually do tracking for the mouth, and yeah, just let AI create all the art for it, and it would be, you know, I could see the potential of it growing into being a complete live 2D rigging and art replacement for sure. For sure. Roman saluting with measuring tape. See Kylie's a stall. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like my original model had the Roman salute, but I had to rig that all myself and it's not very good. It's not as good as this model, and I love this model to be honest, but it doesn't have the Sig Heil. It's, you know, I got this. It's kind of close. You know, Hitler did that thing where, you know, his arm was tired, so he did like the half cocked Sig Heil, which is kind of what it's like, but you know, it's close enough for not having a completely custom model. But with this, I could do essentially anything I fucking wanted to, so I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. But yeah, that was the clip, is that you know, Leaflet messing me, which is always funny when she does that. But I was like, let's just collab, and she's she's a little busy with stuff and has to worry about her company and all that. But she's had worse people on, right? She had the Troons on. She argued with the Troons. Like, we could debate, you know, if she wanted to debate like our ideas, I'd do that. I would definitely do that. You know, I can make the case for my ideas without fucking like, you know, being a asshole about it. But Miku gonna have a back to work emote and on my life I'm spamming it. Yeah, true. Bro,